Neighbors helping neighbors, and I tell you what, folks in this community really need it right now. It's a very similar story that we're seeing in many neighborhoods right now. Downed power lines, damage on homes, and tree limbs on the street. Take a look at the Pattonville Fire Department assisting in this one. We're on Benedetta and Scotch, where just moments ago I actually saw firefighters with chainsaws in hand helping to break down some of these trees, and up above I see some electric lines that are tumbling down right now. But what I really want you to get a good look at, if we can, is this tree right here. This is on Scotch. The tree from a neighbor's home came crashing into the master bedroom of this home right here. I just spoke with a young man who tells me his grandmother lives here. Fortunately, she wasn't home at the time. She's staying in a nursing home, he tells me. But he was home along with a friend when that tree came crashing down into the home. Fortunately, they were able to think quick, get the roof tarped up, and now they're beginning that road to recovery. Let me let you hear from him and how he's so thankful for his community right now.
There's people walking around, seeing if people need tarping. It really warms my heart to see the amount of people walking around, seeing if other people need help. It really makes me feel good.
There you go, back live now. I'm looking at photographer James Merriman actually right here. I don't know if you can see, and the light may not catch them, but there are people on top of the roof right next door to the home we were talking about. So undoubtedly, they're probably noticing some damage to their home, and they're working to get that fixed as well. What I can tell you is that since we've been here, we've spoken with people who were just coming home. One couple telling me, I said, is everything okay? They said, we don't know yet. We're walking up to find out. So hoping that they're okay. But what we really see, as I said at the top of this report, is neighbors, people helping each other, because it's going to take a while for some folks here to get through this. Of course, we're continuing to monitor the damage. We'll update you as we go. Live in Bridgeton, Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
And that's the best of St. Louis. St. Louis always comes through for their friend, for their neighbor. Brent, I know before you got to Bridgeton, you were in East St. Louis tonight. There was a building collapse. There were fires. Kind of take us through what you saw over there.
Absolutely. I can tell you, Mike, that it was just an incredible scene, and not in a positive way. It was moments before we arrived to a building that had just collapsed. We were the first news crew on the scene there. For those who are familiar with the East St. Louis area, this is Missouri Avenue, right by the Local Legends listening room, across the street from the Culture Club. A vacant building, according to the police chief, that due to the heavy winds just came crashing down. Bricks literally from the building are now littering the roadway there. We captured some images, so we're going to get that to you at some point and put it on KSDK.com for you. But as we were leaving that scene to head here, we saw the heavy equipment out, and again, neighbors helping neighbors pretty quickly, responding to clean up that area. And lastly, I'll tell you this, hours before that, and that was the result of heavy winds. Hours before that, heavy winds are to blame for several house fires in East St. Louis. It was Tudor and 18th and Tudor. Fire started at one home. Investigators don't know yet how it started, but literally within minutes, they say winds from that fire picked up the flames and carried it onto several other homes. Right now, a total of 6 homes in that area are either destroyed or damaged. I spoke with one man who says fortunately he has friends and family in the area. He was at work, got the call to come home, check out his home, only to find that he doesn't have a place to stay tonight. So we're really seeing the impact of this storm here tonight. Mike and Kelly.